Hello citizens, I'm your host Cam and welcome to the channel. Star Citizen is an amazingly immersive game because of all the things that you can do. You can run cargo, do delivery missions, mine asteroids, strip hulls, repair hulls, steal drugs, destroy drugs, commit crimes, be a crime fighter, kill players, help players, hunt bounties, and shoot things with small guns and big guns. But you don't have to play the game the old way. That is, with your vision always locked dead ahead and centered. Sure, you can hold down the free look button to look around, but that requires an extra pinky movement that no one has time for. You could also use the game's built-in head tracker using a webcam, but it's lackey and gimmicky, and requires the light from 1,000 suns hitting your face, which is definitely not ideal, especially when you're playing a space sim which is dark most of the time. Enter the Tobii Eye Tracker. With this beautiful gadget, you can use not just your head movement, but your eye movement as well to control where you look in Star Citizen. And it doesn't require that you wear anything on your head or what the lighting conditions are, because it uses special infrared lights to track where your eyes are at all times. By seeing that light reflected and tracking pupil location, makes playing Star Citizen so much better. Using the Tobii Eye Tracker, it allows you to experience immersion like nothing else, unless you have VR, of course. Installing the Tobii Eye Tracker is actually pretty easy. It comes with two different magnetic mounts depending on if your monitor is curved or not. The tracker itself simply snaps into place, and then you just plug it into a free USB port. The software itself is easy to set up as well. The main Tobii program will calibrate to your eyes and monitor by having you look at dots on the screen until they pop. And once you're done with that, it's pretty much ready to go. It can then be used in a ton of different supported games and different functions in Windows as well. One of the added benefits I enjoy is using this with Windows Hello, which allows Windows to unlock using just my face. But we're here to talk about how Tobii is able to be used in Star Citizen. Well, once you've got a Tobii installed, now we'll need to set it up for Star Citizen. Luckily, there is an entire menu dedicated to using Tobii in Star Citizen. And that's where it might get a little tricky, as you fiddle with the settings back and forth until it works for you. And since your preferences will differ from mine, I won't go into each and every setting as those might not work for you, but I will say that it only took me about 15 to 20 minutes to dial everything in. And that's one of the things that I love about the Tobii with Star Citizen, is that it's relatively easy to get started. One feature that I love is gaze target selection. When you look at a pip, it will automatically highlight that pip, which allows you to target it without having to aim your entire ship at the target. This makes targeting way faster and more immersive. One downside, which I hope is fixed in the future, is that it's a bit strange to use Tobii in FPS while holding a weapon. Sometimes the weapon seems to go above your head and feels rather odd. When aiming down the sights, or ADS, however, you can have it turn off automatically in the settings menu. Another thing that can happen is Star Citizen kind of forgets where your head is in the game in relation to Tobii, so it skews your vision pretty badly, especially if you move your face out of Tobii's vision and back again. If that happens to you, you can bind a button to reset center of tracking so it gets fixed. You can also just simply cover the center camera in the middle of the Tobii, and after a couple of seconds, it'll reset to center. And lastly, you may find that after using it for a couple of hours, you might feel a bit more strain in your neck and even your eyes, because you're moving them around more purposefully, because every movement is slightly exaggerated to translate that movement into Star Citizen. But I quickly got used to it and I have no such issues anymore. In conclusion, I love the Tobii Eye Tracker, especially the more that I use it. It has made playing Star Citizen 10 times better, and I'm sure it will for other games as well. because I am recommending it, I have an Amazon link down in the description for your convenience. I do get a bit of an affiliate bonus from Amazon, which will help out this channel tremendously. Thanks so much for watching, and stay safe out there, citizens.